Wow. What do we have here?
A gift from TNT.
Well, thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, TNT got me a Christmas gift. It feels really heavy. Let's find out what it is. It actually smells delicious. I hope it's something I can eat. Wow. A massive turkey. Got some cranberry sauce and even some gravy with it. Alright, so although I'm really thankful for this massive gift from TNT, I don't think my wife and I can actually finish all of this. So I think I'll make 3 dishes with all the extra turkey. One will be a pot sticker. Pot stickers or dumplings are perfect to use leftover meat because it doesn't matter what's left, whether it's the thigh, the breast, even some back meat. You can dice it up, fold it into a dumpling filling, and it'll be absolutely delicious. So definitely a pot sticker. My favorite part of the year is always using turkey bones. Turkey bones have so much flavor left in them, so I think I'll make a turkey congee. The bones simmered in a broth will give this delicious stock, which will season the season the congee. And then since there is sticky rice inside the TNT turkey, I think elevating that into a lap mei fan will turn it into a much better dish. All right, so let's go shopping to my nearby TNT. The reason why I love coming to this TNT, as you can see, all the shelves are always stocked. You almost never find anything that is empty, and then anything you don't know where it is, you can just ask anybody where it is. Okay, gailan will be for our lap mei fan. Scallion will be for some congee and our pot stickers as well. This will be good for our congee. So we're gonna be using this TNT brand lapcheung. This will be perfect for our lap mei fan. We really like this brand because it has the beautiful amount of fat. So when we actually cook it, it'll just melt and render over that rice and season it perfectly. All right, we're ready to go. Got everything we needed for our feast. All right guys, so we're back from our shopping spree at TNT. And as you can notice, there's a lot of TNT branded stuff. And it's pretty incredible that they have everything that I need. So even from like shaoxing, soy, vinegar, exo sauce, oil, down to the mushrooms. TNT's got what you need. All right, so I can't wait to get started on cooking. So first, we will get going on the congee because that will take the longest. So first we'll get started on the veg for the congee. And this is just a base for a lot of regular soups. But for our soup, we just need a little bit. And the great part about soup is that it doesn't really matter how you cut it, because you're just trying to get the flavor of the carrot out. So you just want to cut it down so you can extract the flavor much easier. Then we'll get some onion, ginger, and just a little bit of garlic. And we'll just take the bottoms of the green onions for the soup. The tops we'll save for our dumplings as well as our garnish for the congee. All right, now to tackle this delicious turkey. Wow, it's heavy. It absolutely smells delicious. It smells very sweet, like it was glazed. Open up the legs, scoop out the rice filling, and we'll save that for our lap mei fan. Wow, they really jam it in there. I don't know if you can get a look inside, but it is stuffed to the rim full of rice. I was wondering why the turkey was so heavy. Now, breaking down a turkey. Since it is so perfectly cooked, it'll be very, very easy. As you notice, all the bones just kind of fall apart. So like this one, you can just snap the bone, tear away. So moist. Another one. Now you're gonna wanna go down the breast meat. And the great thing about congee is that it's okay if you leave a bit of meat on the carcass, because all that meat will still end up being used in that delicious turkey congee. So you have 2 breasts here, 2 legs. All right, great. So now we're gonna get started on the turkey stock. A touch of the TNT canola oil. You wanna do this on high heat. Okay, and you can add all your aromatics in at once. Okay, so once you start seeing the wrinkles in the oil, you'll know it's hot enough. We can add in our aromatics. And that's the noise you have to hear whenever you add onion, garlic. You wanna hear it sizzle. Okay, so similar to any other stocks or soups, you always want to deglaze your aromatics with some form of wine. And right here we have a TNT, similar to Shaoxing cooking wine, just Asian cooking wine. This adds a delicious depth of flavor to your stock. Bring that to a boil. Almost reduce the Shaoxing to nothing, and then we'll add the bones and water and let it simmer. And all of that goodness that was stuck to the bottom is now releasing from the pot. And then it'll end up in our tasty congee. This smells delicious. Now a few more secret ingredients. So we have TNT white shiitake mushrooms. What's the difference from white shiitake mushrooms and black shiitake mushrooms? Other than the price, the flavor is much more intense from a white shiitake mushroom. We want the mushrooms to hydrate in the turkey stock to impart mushroom flavor throughout. And one more secret ingredient, we have dried oysters. Some people, they'll use like hamai or dried shrimp or even dried scallops in their congee, but I personally like using dried oysters. So this adds a beautiful bit of back notes of shellfish and a lot of umami. And this one will just grate right in. We can now add the turkey bones and a little bit of water. And then we'll just taste this throughout the cooking process. At this point, we can add a touch of sesame oil. So the stock's been simmering for hours now. And now we're ready to strain it, add our rice, and complete our congee. Look at that delicious broth. So deep with flavor. It smells so good. And we'll add about 5 parts liquid to 1 part rice. All right, let that cook. And normally you would wash the rice, but since you're making congee, you actually want the starch on the outside of the rice to help thicken that broth. I don't really like a soupy congee. And just let the rice slowly cook in that delicious broth. So now time to make our turkey dumplings. All right, so for our turkey dumplings, we're gonna put some carrots and some bamboo. So carrots, we just want a nice even dice. I'm just essentially making these like rectangles, which I'll then cut into squares. The bamboo's been rinsed. Once you just line it up, try and make sure all the strands are facing one direction so you can get a nice even dice out of it. So you have even amount of bamboo and carrot. And now we can't forget about the star of the show, the turkey. So we'll just cut these into similar size shape. Okay, ready to make some filling? So first, to a hot pan, very, very hot, we'll add a little bit of sesame oil. Once you start seeing smoke, we'll add the bamboo shoots first, because you want to dry them out. While the bamboo shoots are drying out, we'll crush 2 cloves of garlic in. And I personally love this contraption because you don't have to dice any garlic. You can just press it right in. Once that ammonia smell is gone from the bamboo, you can add in your carrots and your mushrooms. And we're only gonna add the turkey at the end because it's already been cooked. At this stage, you can add some of the TNT oyster sauce to help it cook down. And anytime I'm having dumplings, I'll always have it with some form of black vinegar. In this case, we'll use a TNT branded black vinegar. And then we'll finish seasoning it one last time after a final taste. Turkey goes in. Quickly slice some scallions as well. We can kill the heat at this point because the turkey's already cooked. This looks delicious. All right, and that's it. It looks very festive. You got some green, some orange. Okay, so it's important to let your pot sticker filling cool before you try filling it. This has cooled nicely, and it's time to start folding. So as you can see, there's a lot of starch on these pot sticker wrappers. And what this is not only so they don't stick together, but adding a little bit of water will help it act as glue to seal the dumpling. We'll just put a little bit of filling, don't get too greedy, right in the center. And then a little bit of water around the edges. A little bit of pressure to squeeze. You want to press it down on a flat surface because this will be the side that we're searing it on. That's one. Again, water. It's really important to have a flat bottom side, and I'll show you why once we start searing the pot stickers. All right, so once you're done folding your dumplings, you just want to boil this so that the wrapper cooks. Obviously your inside's already cooked because the turkey meat's already cooked. The skin crisps much better once they've been boiled. So we have our 8 beautiful dumplings here. We'll turn it down to simmer so it's not a rolling boil, because if it's rolling boil, you're more likely to explode the pot stickers. So just gently put it in just for about a couple minutes. While those are simmering, we're going to make our pot sticker lace. So this lace is like a crispy, thin layer that we're gonna add to the pan when it's searing to create this delicious, crispy tuile. So, very simple. It's only flour, water, and oil. 150 grams water, 75 grams oil, and then 25 grams of all-purpose flour. Put it in this container, give it a nice shake or whisk. And we'll get it into a squeeze bottle for when we're ready to sear the pot stickers. That's it. Super easy to take your pot stickers to another level. All right, we'll get these pot stickers out. As you can see, they're floating. They are good to go. Now you can actually blanch a bunch of these ahead of time and then let them cool in the fridge. And then easy, you can just pan sear them. So, we're ready to sear some pot stickers. Get your pan on medium-high heat. Pan's getting nice and hot. We'll add some oil, a generous amount. You can see the pan smoking already. a nice even coat, and we'll add these in a ring. Okay, turn this down for a second. That's what you want to hear. Once you have them lined up, they're starting to get a crust, turn the heat to medium-high. And now you can add your tuile. This will create this beautifully crispy lace around the pot stickers. Take your plate, put it over top, gently lay it down, flip, there's your beautiful pot stickers. And there you have your pot stickers. Beautifully crispy lace, and that's what everybody's looking for in a nice pot sticker, a nice crispy sear. All right, so this we are done with. All right, so now we're gonna make lap mei fan. There's a lot of rice that comes with the TNT turkey. Let's try and use it in a different way. We don't just want to eat a lot of rice, so I actually want to add a little bit of lap mei seasoning to this. So that's just 4 ingredients. You have 60 grams of light soy sauce, 20 grams of dark soy sauce, and then 80 grams of sugar. 80 grams of this rose liqueur. So this is the main flavor in lapchang, like Chinese sausage. You'll always get this aromatic floral taste, and that's where this comes from. Give that a whisk. We'll get this beautiful TNT Chinese pork sausage. And this is great because it has this seasoning, but also a lot of fat that'll help render throughout the lap mei fan. Now traditionally, lap mei fan will be cooked in a clay pot. Get a little bit of crispy outsides while all of this flavor seeps in through the rice. But since the rice already comes cooked in the TNT turkey, we're gonna sear the lapchang and then take it out, and with the remaining fat we'll crisp up this rice and then spoon over some of our lap mei seasoning, and you'll have a delicious, delicious side rice dish. And I personally like a bit of gailan with my rice. You can also add like a sunny side up egg on top, but I think just lapchang, rice, and gailan is a great meal. So with this, add this to a medium hot pan to start rendering out and get crispy. And this will happen almost instantly. You can see it start caramelizing, getting golden brown, and that's pure flavor. So we'll scoop out the lapchang. Nice and crispy now. All this tasty oil I'm going to use to crisp up this rice so that you have a little bit of different texture as you're eating. 3 dishes done. There you have 3 dishes from leftover turkey. There should never be an excuse not to finish a whole bird. First up, you have our delicious turkey, mushroom, carrot, and bamboo pot stickers. Finished with a beautiful tuile to bring it to the next level. You can hear how crunchy it is. So I'll just snap it. We'll just get in there. Perfectly crispy since we blanched it. The wrapper is perfectly al dente. The inside super moist. We didn't overcook the turkey. And what would really go well with this is some more TNT black vinegar. A lot of people love dipping their dim sum or dumplings in vinegar, and this shouldn't be an exception. All right, next is our turkey congee. So we took all the leftover bones, any scraps that were left over, threw it inside a stock with some shaoxing, and that's what gave it that nice dark color. The TNT cooking wine, as well as that roasted turkey bones. We finished it with a little bit of TNT XO sauce, and this really brings it to the next level. It's super spicy, flavor-packed umami. And you have some crispy turkey, as well as some braised one, so nothing went to waste. So not only did that turkey feed Jen and I for multiple meals, the bones itself can feed another 2 to 3 meals. And last but certainly not least, the TNT turkey was stuffed with so much sticky rice, I didn't want it to go to waste. So what we've done is a quick and simple lap mei fan. This rice was sticky, a bit soft, but now that we've crisped it up with the TNT lap cheong fat, it has a nice texture. And this would definitely fill you up if you're looking for a quick meal. Instead of just eating the rice or like microwaving it, I think crisping it up brings it another dimension, texture, flavor. You have this nice crispy lap cheong as well. And then with the lap mei seasoning that I made, it really makes the gailan even taste like lap cheong. Really, really delicious. There you have it. There should be no excuse to be throwing away any turkey this year. All right, guys, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and hope you all have a delicious Christmas this year.